So we are in Turkey now, already 1 week. The TRFS are here. What are your first impressions here? Of course, during your career you've been in many camps, but how is this camp? Do you like it, and how it's been so far?
Yeah, it's very nice. All this sudden change, but from Cyprus to here, but it went good. And you see the weather. Pitches are good, food is good. So I think this is very useful. To come from Riga, to come from synthetic pitch, to be here 2 weeks, 2 days more. It's great.
We already played a couple of games. How were those matches? We won once. Once we drew. The game that we played yesterday with Russian Premier League side, I guess they probably didn't expect such a quality game from us.
Yeah, well, I spoke after the game with Miškić, one Croatian player that plays there, and he told me that they underestimated us. They see it's Latvian team and they think it will be easy, but of course I'm happy that we showed them on the pitch that it's not like that.
Of course, one of the things that's important during the camps is the preparation for the season, the physical part, the trainings. But do you think that it's also important for the guys, for the group to be together for a couple of weeks, probably day and night, to see them in the morning, in the evening, to spend time with them? Do you think it's also an important part of the season?
Of course, it's very important. Usually, in this part of the season, new guys are coming, and you don't know them, and especially when you spend with somebody 6-7 hours per day, it's very important, because we are one team on the pitch, and in hard moments or in good moments we are all together, so we need to help each other. But I think it's very important to know your colleague, to know your teammate, and I think it can bring some points in the championship.
Probably we had to take the train better to the seaside.
Depends how long this interview will be.
You've been to many teams during your career, because you're not very young anymore. How would you describe the group of the players that TRFS has?
It's I heard the interview from our captain Tomaš Imković, and what he told, we are one big family. I really believe in this, and all the new parts, all the new players that are coming are integrating very fast, and this is very important. Like I told before, it's during the season you have some tough moments, and when you know each other and I can give something, he can give something, and all together I think we can achieve great things.
How did they treat you when you came? Like an enemy from the opposing team, or?
Well, I came, I had a signed contract with RFS, so it changed pretty quickly, so it was good, and we started pretty quickly with the championship, and it went good in the beginning, so it was easier for me, not just to come and then to train a couple of months without having some games, without playing for the points, and so it was good, really. I cannot complain. We played in Riga one time.
Golf?
Yeah.
And how was it?
It was good, it was funny, many misses, and but it's some.
For the fans watching, just for the background, the hotel that RFS is staying during the camp, it's Titanic Golf Hotel. So as you can see here, I think our operator will show, today we have some free hours for our players, and they're for the first time in their life trying to play golf. What do you think?
Please film this.
They have some talent or not?
On short distances maybe they have. Opa! But when you need to swing like this, it's not that easy. I already forgot how you need to take this. You can miss easily. I remember when I did it, we had some videos, and I was laughing even after, because it's, you take a big swing and you miss, or you just touch it easy and the ball goes like half meter there. I had a lot of friends, my cousins, and there was a football ball always in front of the house, and it was a pitch close, and it just naturally it came. I didn't think about becoming something, or I was seeing something on TV and then decided. No, it was just you go out and immediately there are a couple of balls and you start to play, and 3-4 of us, and you just start to compete, and it was like this. it's really simple in my case. When I was a kid, and also it was different childhood maybe than today's kids have, but always, you know, I think every generation says that, but we were always on the streets or outside the house playing, doing something, you know. We never had time for TV or yeah, of course, no. Instagram is like I don't know, really. I want to live like simple life. I don't need something more. I think my family gives me a lot. My family now, they are in Riga. They are waiting for me, and you know, in these cold days there, it's tough. But you know, in general, since I was born, I had always family backing me up, and it was always easier to deal with some situations.
Now you also have a family. You have 2 kids.
Yeah, well, my wife Ivana, first to mention her, and my 2 daughters, a 3-year-old Lucia and almost 6 months old Maria. They're now in Riga waiting for me. So yeah, it's not easy now, 2 weeks to be there, and you know, now the temperatures are like -15, and it's quite impossible to go out with 6-year-old Maria, and it's not easy time for them, but they came immediately with me because we didn't know how we'll be with this vaccine, how we'll be with flights, because all of this yeah, COVID situation.
Outside each other for 1 year, right?
Yeah, because last year my wife gave birth in Zagreb, and it was in August. And since August, until the season finished, I didn't see my daughter, you know, because I couldn't go home due to quarantine when I come back, and it was really a tough time for them, for her, for my wife, but for me also, you know, because all this I'm doing for us, you know, for them, and for me the most important is this feeling what I have when I'm with them, not just to be alone, to play for myself, but this was also my motivation, you know, my family, and if I'm here, at least I know why I'm here without them, you know, and try to give my best in every day, in every training, in every game, and you know, and now I didn't want to leave them there, and not knowing when they will be able to come here. So yeah, now it's a little bit difficult for them, but after these 2 weeks, I think things will be better.
These sites, maybe they remind you a little bit about your childhood.
Yeah, of course. I remember, you know, when I see, you know, fresh eggs, we had fresh milk, you know, fresh meat if you do what you need to do. But yeah, since before moving to Zaprešić, I was living like in one house, with big yard and with a lot of domestic animals, and yeah, it was quite fun. Yeah, maybe it's fun. It's not the right word, but you know, we were always surrounded by these animals, and you know, but to have all these ingredients on your table, you know, when you want, you take them from like 5 meters away, and it was nice.
I now feel Maras.
Yeah.
They're in the last wagon.
Show yourself.
So talking about football, you had experience in Italy. It was probably not the best experience, or it was not experience that you wanted and imagined. In Croatia, you came back to Osijek. How was now? Osijek is one of the top clubs in Croatia, building new stadium, having big ambitions. How it was back then when you played there?
Yeah, well, first I would mention this for Italy. It was not football experience, not good, you know, but like on personal level, when you don't play, when you fight with injuries, when you don't know the language, it was like in next years of my career, it helped me, you know, to you know how to fight, you know that sometimes you need to struggle, you need to suffer for some things, but at the end things can be good. And yeah, I came back in Osijek from Italy, and also it wasn't like everything great, you know, coming back from Italy from like bad period, going there. Also there was like problems with salaries, results not so good, but then like in during the season, these new owners came and they paid everything, and there starts this improvement of this club, and now they are fighting for title this year.
And Latvia, you are already 3 years in Latvia, and you came not being 20 years old or very young, you came already as an experienced player. How did it happen that you get this chance? Maybe you had some other opportunities to move to other countries and you were really thinking to join Riga FC or maybe to go somewhere else?
Well, you know, in football it's always like during this, when season ends or in middle between in January, you always have some talkings, offers, go there, go somewhere, but you are never sure, you know. And I was already 2 years playing again for my home, for Inter, and then some offer from Riga came, and I wasn't sure to go or not. But speaking with my family, and I decided, come on, let's go, let's try, and we decided, let's say, and I really did a good decision to go there.
You won trophies with Riga, twice champion, once you won the cup.
Yes,
and
yes.
Now you're in RFS. What would you like to achieve here?
Of course, I mean, it's even last year we had opportunity. I think some small details decided about the championship. Always, when I remember, we were 4 points behind, and then we conceded goal at 97 minutes, and Riga scored at 97. So it could be easily 2. No, it was 6, and from back then, you know, from that moment, it was like pretty impossible to get these 6 points back. Yeah, but I think we have a very strong team, stronger than last year, and I can say we will fight for championship. We want to win, but of course there are other teams, but we are here to improve, to give every day something more, and let's hope this will help us to be championship at the end of the year. Thank you.